I think I got this.
Ooh, I'm all so fresh.
Today, and today only, we give you the Hype Podcast Awards. Brought to you by Oh So Fresh. And that one motherfucker that sponsors us on Patreon. We want to present to you one award. There's only one award we have to give today. We only have one nominee too. Because this motherfucker right here is about to win the award for the worst motherfucking impersonations ever.
And the crowd goes wild. Oh, I'm all so fresh. I'm giving out awards. I'm the worst Oscar host ever.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, I wonder if they did that shit. I wonder if there is an award for the worst Oscar host ever.
Well, they got the Razzies for bad movies.
No, that's what I'm saying. Because I guarantee you, even us not being hosts, I mean, we are the hosts of this show, but not that show. We would definitely get that award. And you know what we could say? This is the Hype Podcast. I'm the host with no name.
I'm DJ Oh So Fresh, and I will put you on blast on Twitter if you make my wife look bitter in front of the whole goddamn world.
Wow.
I mean, if you got my wife looking like sour grapes, if you got her looking like somebody stole her bike, like you got her looking like her big brother broke the head off her fucking Barbie, then I must attack.
If your wife's hair looks like Oh So Fresh's head, you might get slapped. Just saying.
My ass is winning the race between who got more in your wife's head.
Wow, that's rough. And if you like it rough, hit us up, 503-776-0167. You may get a visit from Diesel Fresh.
They could cornrow my shit in comparison to what that bitch had on her fucking head. Hey, you ever had a French braid? Because bitch, you can't have one.
Yeah, Amber Rose wannabe looking bitch.
Hey, Gillette is looking to sponsor somebody.
You remember when Natalie Portman shaved her head for the movie V for Vendetta?
No, I just remember when Britney Spears did it.
You remember when Demi Moore shaved her head for G.I. Jane?
Yeah, that's what the joke was in reference to. We'll get to that.
I get it. All I want to know is, before I tell you about my glorious weekend and Monday evening, who wore it best? Demi Moore, Natalie Portman, Britney Spears, or Jada Smith?
Britney Spears, because I knew she was. She was.
Are you tearing up?
No, Britney Spears. Britney Spears, I knew her defenses were down. Britney Spears wasn't just playing a role.
He said, I knew she was vulnerable.
I mean, shit. If I could get her saying, give me more before her hair grows back, then I got her for life. I fed her line that much better. I fed her line that well.
She just say, hit me, baby, one more time.
Give me more. Hey, man. Hey, it'd be a while before she found out this love was so toxic.
And you can cry me a river, bitch.
And even after she found out it was toxic, she still be saying, hit me, baby, one more time. Well, that is sad that we know that be Britney Spears songs.
No, it's not. Those were the jams back in the day. I would rather tell people that I was a giant Britney Spears fan than tell them that I used to listen to Backstreet Boys.
Hey, Backstreet, you are my fire. My desire.
Don't look at me in the eyes when you say that. That's fucking weird.
I don't ever want to hear you say. I'm asking you.
That I'm bad in that.
Hey, let me give you some relationship advice. By the time you got to sing that song to a bitch, it's over. It is over. You know what? You might as well. Hey, all those bowls you used to put your Cheerios in, use them for your tears and get over the bitch and move forward.
Dude, I should have used
Hold on.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Dude, I should have used those fucking song lyrics this weekend. So I went to take my mom out to lunch. Check this out.
Oh, you're a good boy.
These motherfuckers.
Hey, your mom don't listen to the show, do she?
No.
Oh, good.
Do she? Doesn't she listen?
I wonder, because I done said some things. People was asking me about that menopause I don't know what episode that's on, but if this is your first episode, I did talk about his mom's menopause, and it was a heartwarming experience. We'll go ahead and continue on with your story and take your.
I was going to say, out of all the stories that Oso's talked about moms, that's not the worst one. So
okay,
so go hunt him down.
It's okay.
Anyway,
she's just inconsistent.
Yeah. So I'm standing in line at this place. It's a local, we'll call it a big proportion bitch, if you know what I'm saying.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And
I mean, because like a moped.
Yes, exactly.
They're fun to ride, but you don't want to see. You want anybody to see you on it.
Yeah.
You don't want anybody to see you.
Let's just say that I won't name this local.
You did not want your karate friends to see you standing in line outside this restaurant.
No, and so I won't name the restaurant just in case people have feelings. But we'll just say this particular restaurant, the portions of food matched the proportions of this woman standing in front of me in line.
The proportions of food are overwhelming. It's almost to the point where you want people to sit double space away from you because you think. I mean, because a motherfucker might get a little bit of his waffle on my waffle because they have you sit close to each other.
Yeah, it's like elbow to elbow, dude.
But there is no intimacy in breakfast. Intimacy happened after that cognac. Yeah. Intimacy is not happening at breakfast.
You will never see Diesel Fresh on a breakfast date. We'll
breakfast is how we're figuring out how you're getting home. Or I'm getting home. Somebody's
going home after this.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, where did our friends go?
No, so check this out. I get stuck, and we all have dealt with this at one time or another. I got the fucking placeholder bitch in line, right? So the hostess comes up and says, "Oh, is it just one today?" She goes, "No, I got 8 total. They're not here yet."
Toes?
8 people.
Are you talking about toes? Because I don't see 8 people next to you.
Yeah, 8 fucking people, right? And so she's like standing there, and so I step over and I look at the hostess and say, "We only got 2." Because this particular establishment has tables for 2 people. They're small enough.
And it's me and my mom.
Right. And there's no way 8 people are sitting at these little fucking baby tables.
You have to remember, it is really different when you're out with your fucking mom. I will break your goddamn arm. You get me and my mom a fucking table right now.
Hey, hop to it.
This ain't no janky Saturday night fucking leftover scab ass bitch. This is my fucking mom right here. The service needs to step up. Oh, were you 2 stars? You better be 4 while my mom's up in this fucking bitch.
Yeah. Damn it. I should have fucking used that too. Hey, chop, shall we? But so we're sitting there and I said, and I just put my fingers up, I said, "Hey, we got 2. And she's like, "Oh, well, it's first come, first serve. So I have to see these people first." And I'm like, and she just walks off. Like,
the placeholder bitch that's holding her tent like she was outside waiting for Backstreet Boy tickets.
Yes, exactly. So we're sitting there, and the lady, like, she says it to me, and then like fucking does a mic drop and just walks away. Like, the only way it could have been more fucking insulting, the way she did this shit. She's like, "Oh, it's first come, first serve. I have to seat them first." Boom, gone. Just fucking gone.
Bitch is like, "Do you want a big plate of food or what?"
Yeah, right? So she moonwalks away from me. That's the only way she could be even shittier. Yeah, just like fucking giving me the finger the whole way. And so...
the way you make me
about to knock you off your feet.
Now, baby.
So we're standing there about 10 fucking minutes. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Fuck this bullshit. And I just went and sat down. Like, I just... took a fucking table. They hadn't even wiped it off yet. I was just like, here, I'll just wipe all this shit on the ground, motherfucker.
Because you were in that mode, like, you better bring a table from the back for me and my mom lady right here.
Yeah.
My mom, this is my fucking mom. No, I'm not hunting cougars right now. This is my goddamn mom. Shit, make it happen.
Yeah. So I literally just fucking wipe off the table and I go sit my ass down, and the lady walks up and she's like, can I clean that for you? And I was like, "I already did. Thanks."
See, you're fucking up. That's how you get semen in your salad. That is exactly.
That actually happened. Did you know
No,
that?
that's just some shit we used to say.
No.
Hey, no. That shit, no. That's just some shit we used to just fucking say. No, you don't actually get semen in your salad.
No, but that did happen at a Red Robin out in Clackamas.
Because what is that? Is that sexual abuse?
Dude, no. That's not get the fuck out of here. Sexual abuse? I would say more like vandalism.
I mean, it depends on how you spread it around the salad.
Yeah. Is it graffiti? Is it destruction of property?
But because if the salad dressing all of a sudden slowly rolls down my chin, I'm going to have a real fucking problem up in here.
Oh, I almost threw up. Oh, that's disgusting. You're not.
Hey, when you're the one to deliver, you know how it looks.
Dude, God damn it. You are not helping my hangover, dude. Semen salad just made me want to fucking vomit all over again. Jesus Christ. No, so this poor guy, black dude, comes in there with his like 6 buddies, you know, all mixed race and black.
Where are they at?
And
they're in Gresham?
No, Clackamas.
In Clackamas?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
this is Portland. You're not supposed to be in Clackamas. Yeah. Fucking blacks. You're not supposed to be in Clackamas.
If you're of the Liger persuasion, you know better than to be in Clackamas.
That's not where you meet your Liger hoes, is it?
No, so they go in there, and apparently the manager was kind of like, you know, fucking dickish.
Racist?
Yeah.
Kind of racist?
Yeah, I got out the
and
gate.
I don't even use that word very often, but that sounds kind of fucking racist that they happen to be in Clackamas and he ends up with semen in his salad. There's some racism going on there.
Now listen, I can't imagine.
That's Portland racism.
I can't imagine the semen.
At least do it in my eye.
I can't.
Like a man. Come here. Shoot that shit in my eye like a man.
Listen to me. I can't imagine even getting to the semen in the salad without like noticing all these fucking red flags. Okay, first of all, you roll in there. Yeah, I know, right? No, there's so many fucking like red flags before you even get to the fucking
I really
salad.
want to barf. This is really nasty. I'm like, so was it mixed in with the dressing?
Listen to my line of questioning.
Thousand Island,
creamy ranch, bitch. Now, so
million sperm, Thousand Island.
So they walk in there, and apparently the manager says, "We can't accommodate you. You have 6 people." And they said, "Oh, it's okay. We'll sit separate if that's fine." So first of all,
it's cool. We're black. We're used to sleeping close together,
yeah, right? And so
that is not true.
First of all,
that is not true. I just want to say that black people have big homes. They're spacious, and they even let their dogs in the house in this generation. Yes,
listen to my goddamn story.
But I'm just trying to matter.
So, dude, first of all, the manager, he's kind of fucking racist, right? Oh, we're not seating all of you together.
Kinda.
Right? And he goes,
how do you pick which one sit where?
He goes, you and your gang need to keep it down. And so, like, he's just like, you know, I don't think he was like, yo, gang banger, because a gang banger probably would have knocked his ass out, right?
No, because when you say gang to a guy, if you feel like you can say gang to a black guy, then you're insulting him. I mean, these are probably some
go
average
fuck yourself, dude. No,
you're full of nobody shit. Ever says gang to me, motherfucker. You don't say gang to me.
No.
What the fuck kind of gang?
Listen, first of all,
there could be 30 of us up in this fucking bitch, and you don't say you and your gang. What the fuck are you talking about?
First of all, that's not how we sound.
Should we
start
calling crackers up in this motherfucker?
That is not how white people sound. We don't sound like fucking Tupac Shakur when he's like, gang, motherfucker, gang. No, you know what he probably said? He probably said, hey, check this out here, gang. We're going to have to break you up into 2 small groups because we don't have tables to accommodate everybody. Is that okay, gang?
I can understand because I could.
That's how white people say it.
I can't see a brother hearing, okay, gang. He's like, he called us a gang.
What was that like? Do it again.
What?
Hey there, gang.
Hey there, gang. Hey there, gang. You know, we're gonna get you a couple extra tokens since we gotta set you apart. The skee ball, they're hitting right now. Just get over there on the fucking skee ball. Come on, gang. It's all, come on there, gang. I heard your black guys are good with balls. Not that way. But let's get over there. Let's get there, gang. Like I said, I brought you some extra tokens because I had to split you up. You can sit here and hang out in our Pizza Time theater.
So out of all of us here, I've had a restaurant horror story We just read about a restaurant horror story. Do you have a restaurant horror story that you'd care to share?
I will take you back and to my people that lived through this era with me. It's the mid 2000s. The East Side is popping. Downtown is popping. Everywhere you go in this town, there's someplace.
Get it popping.
Yeah, I didn't like that song, but every place was popping. I'm saying you could go, but about 2:45 in the morning, you're at the Hot Cake House on Powell.
Everybody.
Like the line is down the fucking street.
Voodoo Donuts and the Hot Cake House were the after hours hotspots.
No. This was before Voodoo even popped.
Really?
Yeah, it was before Voodoo popped.
Jesus, okay.
Like Voodoo kind of popped later, but nah, Voodoo was just convenient because it was around the corner from all the bars. But you'd be down there, and you know, I go in there, and there was this one brother that worked there.
And this like after a long night of DJing?
This DJing, drinking.
A little buzz going on.
It was either or and if. It was that time of night where I'm trying to figure out, am I sober enough to drive your ass home? Because I drove you here, bitch. It's that type of shit. But yeah. I'm buying breakfast, so don't get upset.
Yeah, right. You getting hot cakes, baby.
You'd be standing there in the line. The line would start outside. You'd be in line for about 20 fucking minutes, if not 30, because you gotta wait for everybody to cycle out the Hot Cake House.
Right.
You get up there. This is brother, and he just happened to have a loose tooth, like right in front. And the motherfucker be taking your order. He be playing with his tooth.
Hold on. Are we talking like
right in front? Like, I mean,
are we talking like a fucking 14-year-old kid?
No, it's just a grown ass man. I don't think it was one of the front two. It was like one right out to the side of the front two.
Mr. fucking Wiggletooth.
That motherfucker was wiggling that tooth around like he was trying to play Tetris with it or something. He was making moves with that motherfucker. And you're just like, damn, I just hope that don't fall off in my fucking... I'm just here for a fucking ham steak and see if this...
Now, hang on.
See if this trifling bitch I met in the parking lot really wants to make it happen right now. I'm already $20. Like, my tracking account is going to be overdrawn tomorrow fucking morning. God damn it. At least can I get a ham steak and a chunky dunk I met outside of Copper Penny to come...
How loose are we talking here? Like,
I mean, you like 35-degree angle forward and backward.
So I mean, you tie a little string around that bitch and it might fall out.
He could have played soccer with it. That motherfucker had enough tooth loose where it's like, yeah, what are you even doing? What are you holding on to?
What if he like hands you your food and just like it just drops out onto your food?
Then you know what? I might have to slap a motherfucker.
Well, that was my next question. Did you have an urge to slap him? Like, knock that fucking tooth out of his mouth?
Like I said, it was a brother. I don't want all this black on black crime. But you know,
why? Will Smith is.
I wasn't motivated like this.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Yeah, dude. First of all, can we talk about that? The overall sound of that. Very well done. I feel like that.
I had a little echo. You were here again.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I really wish I wish that echo was in there like for real. It would have made way more sense because I'll tell you what, that whole fucking scene didn't make sense at all.
See, that wasn't good to me. You know, just like I'm talking about my brother that I went to the restaurant. No, I mean, was I in love with your oral hygiene, sir? No, I was not. But I could have wanted to. Like, if he dropped that shit in my food, I would have wanted to slap the shit out of him. But I would have just said, hey, can you replace this? Because there is a piece of your body in my food right now. Like, I don't know.
This fucking travesty is taking place before me.
I can't name teeth, so I don't know if it's an incisor, a molar, a scepter. I don't know what the
canine.
Fuck. I don't know what the fuck you were doing there. But hey, if there's one bone in my ham steak, and that ain't the fuck it. So let me tell you, sir. But but I don't like this black on black thing because, man, what happened Sunday night set my race back about 40 years. MLK rolled over and said,
"What, bad acting?"
No. Why is a brother gotta go hit a brother up on stage?
He didn't fucking hit him. Get out of here, dude.
You know, it's real. It just fucks me up. And you know,
you're not hearing me.
No, because I am hearing you. I'm gonna hear you in a minute There's enough time left in this goddamn podcast where both perspectives can be heard. Can you give me your amen? Give me some applause and blow that shit out. There we go. Now shut the fuck up.
Somebody had their fucking Wheaties this morning.
Hey, I have my supersonics. So anyway, the fact I gotta watch another brother get up on stage and slap a guy.
Like Willie, didn't even slap him, for fuck's sake.
It showed an utter loss of control. I mean, goddamn. They didn't even take him out. If they had done that to fucking Jerry Seinfeld, they'd have fucking took his ass the fuck out.
You realize that Will Smith is like bigger than me, right? I don't really think you're just like rolling Will Smith out of there unless Will Smith wants to fucking get out.
Have you ever been to a show where there is not a shitload of security every fucking where?
Have you ever been to a show where you're Will Smith? No, the fuck you have not. Okay?
No, I'm saying,
neither have I.
No,
but you're not kicking out the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Nobody's having that.
No, he just fucking assaulted a man on TV.
No, okay. No, he didn't.
Yes,
no,
he did.
The fuck he
yes,
did
he
not.
Did. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
This is hey, yes, he did. No, he didn't. Chris Rock didn't try and run that joke back again, did he? He didn't ask about G.I. Jane 3.
Dude, you remember when I broke down the Super Bowl halftime show? He didn't ask if her and
Holland Berry were doing G.I. Jane 4.
You remember when I was able to break down Eminem's performance at the Super Bowl halftime show and you went, yeah, that makes sense. Okay? I'm about to do it for you again.
Let me know.
Fucking chill out and come with me on this journey. All of you, come with me on this journey right now.
Oh, shoot. We do the award music?
So, there we were. Watching the Oscars, said nobody ever. And all of a sudden, Chris Rock does a G.I. Jane joke and references Jada Pinkett Smith. While she's rolling her fucking eyes and trying to give Will the signal that he's like, that's your cue, dumbass. Will is fucking laughing his ass off at this joke until he looks at Jada and then he gets all serious, gets up, walks up on stage.
And then we went to the Jazz Lounge.
To a waiting Chris Rock with his hands behind his back, sticking his fucking chin out. Get out of here. That was a full-blown fucking baseball swing.
So give me this slap. Give me this slap. Then all the music stopped. And see, like, if you're at a really out of black club, that's when they start shooting.
Now, you fucking throw...
Okay,
hold on. You throw a hard right cross like that and turn your hips into it, Floyd Mayweather style. I don't give a fuck if that's an open hand. You're knocking a motherfucker out. Okay? Will Smith is not a little man. Chris Rock is a little man.
I felt like he was really insulted that you said his wife was bald.
No, he's a fucking dude. Listen, his career's been on the ropes. He had a midlife crisis. He just fucking won an Oscar. Dude, he had to make a spectacle of himself.
I don't care. How do they let the man? No, just fuck with me like it's real for a second. Like how do you let a man come back and win an Oscar tip a few minutes later? How do you? No, just say if it was real. If it was real, how do you let a motherfucker walk up on stage, smack a host, walk back to his seat, and say, "Don't let you ever say no shit." What did he say again?
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
See, this is the other problem I have. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to it one more time. Go again.
Keep my wife's name
calm
out
and stern.
Your fucking mouth.
And now I'm going to accentuate and get louder as I start fucking yelling.
Okay, somebody has some theater training.
No,
somebody has some theater training.
Guess what? I just smacked the shit out of you, bitch. If I'm yelling at you, it's in your fucking face right after I smack the shit out of you. Not after I smack the shit out of you. Turn around all calm, go back to my seat, and fucking wait, and then start yelling.
You know when you do that? Is when you get your courage up and you sock the shit out of somebody and then you figure out you're about to get your ass whooped. That's when you do it. That's when you walk back to your seat and then start yelling. You start yelling. Yeah. You know what? And you know what? And you nervous as fuck. Your knees is shaking like, please don't have that motherfucker come chase me down. Because you saw Chris Rock's hand was kind of balled up like Arthur. He was ready to go.
No, you know what? You know what that was?
And what Diddy said, man, Chris got a strong chin.
No, listen to me. That's exactly my point, right? Chris Rock had the look of somebody who was thinking, wow, he actually did hit me. Like he knew it was coming, but it wasn't going to be that hard. They didn't plan it that hard, right? And let me tell you why. As a black man... you ever been hit near the eye or the cheekbone?
Yeah.
What happens?
It hurts.
It hurts.
Yeah.
It wells up and it darkens. Right?
Yeah, you would see it. You definitely
see it
and,
immediately.
to get that kind of smack, you'd see it. Like he wouldn't go into the after party.
No, fuck no.
I mean, he looked like a California raisin. He went to a fucking after party.
He looked like fucking Nate Diaz after a UFC fight.
And he'd be all purple as fuck over at the after party.
Exactly. And with as much makeup as that fucker had on,
here's
there's no way.
So this is just off the top of the head. Do you think it was staged, but it went wrong?
I think it was staged. I think it was choreographed, but I think Will actually hit him.
I think something went wrong in there. Something went wrong in there.
No, I think he actually hit him. Like a stage slap is way different. I can still get this loud noise
because there was so much room to come back with. No, we kidding?
Yeah, I can get this loud noise without actually hitting you.
Yeah, he hit him.
Yeah. So Chris Rock had that look like that wasn't how we discussed it.
Yeah,
like this is not what we talked about, William.
I mean, the bitch done ran around on him. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I'm getting up, and it's all everybody know that you was fucking this other little R&B singer, and you got me on your show crying in tears.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden, now I'm gonna man up to Chris Rock. That's who. What about The Rock?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, smack the shit out of her for stepping out on you. You know what I mean?
No, that's a whole nother movie. See,
G.I. Jane 2.
You smack the shit out of her, they're not gonna let you get the fucking Oscar.
Yeah, right.
You just smack the shit out of fucking Jerry Seinfeld, they're not letting you get the fucking Oscar. It's not happening. We don't care fucking joke or fucking not. He is a national treasure. You think if Frank Sinatra would have smacked like Bob Hope or something back in the day? They let that shit go down.
Somebody tried to smack the shit out of Bob Barker. You'd get going to the death row.
I mean, for real. Let's say Frank Sinatra's on Johnny Carson, and all of a sudden decides to smack the shit out of him. Just smack the shit out of Johnny Carson. Ed McMahon's trying to hold him back. Fuck you, Ed. If you're old enough to remember Johnny Carson, you'll know.
I remember.
Dun. Hold on.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
And here's one more thing. Yeah, you ever been slapped upside the head?
Yeah.
Okay. Your fucking eyes, your eyes are gonna water.
You think a child with a smart ass mouth like this never got smacked upside the head?
No, you ever got hit?
I know what soap tastes like too.
You ever got smacked so hard that your eyes started watering? Because that's what happens if you get hit that hard.
Yeah, I caught a slap like that. And it wasn't.
Was it when Mom found you in her edibles?
No. It wasn't on friendly terms like that. Because I'll tell you the worst part about getting popped like that. Like if you really get popped like that, because your eye will water,
yeah,
and then you got to square up.
Yeah,
and you got to fight after that. Like, you got one eye. You're trying to figure out why, because usually if you get popped like that, it's by surprise. It's a sucker punch.
Yeah.
So you got one eye watering. You trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. I only got one good arm right now. Lord have mercy on me. Please don't beat my ass. Just give me. That's why I'll step back. I'll step back and start talking crazy shit. I'll blow up your house, bitch. Give me 5 feet so I can figure out. Because I'm crying. I mean, my eye is watering. You just slap me in my eye.
Tell people you're gonna blow up their shit.
Hey,
that right there is a fucking felony, and you didn't even touch him.
Hey, if it keeps me from getting slapped like that again. I told you Chris Rock didn't tell another joke.
Dude, he should have just manned up and went, and that was your trailer for G.I. Jane 3. Like he should have just carried on. That shit. Kevin Hart would have. Kevin Hart. I mean,
what's the big joke? It's like, I don't know, you man, I'm fucking with your wife. Everybody else is fucking with her. I mean, Will Smith, though, he on the internet crying over his fucking wife. Then he want to man up and beat up on Chris Rock. That's just wrong. Pick somebody else. I mean, really.
Who else? Who would you pick? Who would you like to see him like smack the shit out of? I got somebody off the top of my head.
I see him like a Channing Tatum. Yeah, I mean,
that's a good one. That's a really good one.
I don't got nothing against Channing Tatum, but just to see
it.
Yeah.
No, I was actually thinking Eminem. I kind of like if that same situation.
Oh,
happened,
Will Smith smacking Eminem.
Smack the shit
Oh
out of
shit! I'd pay for that.
Yeah.
$14.95 on pay-per-view. That's good shit right there.
Load up on some fucking edibles and this like little caramel fucking delicious mousse
I don't need
honeycomb crunch shit you got. Oh,
motherfucker, I don't even need drugs to watch Will Smith smacking Eminem.
Speaking of drugs, why do you have a bunch of prescription fucking bottles floating around your house?
Well,
What do you got going on? The 7-day drip or what?
so I caught an ailment.
Dude,
Yeah,
I told you to wear a condom.
Yeah, I'm good at that. It's I got strep throat.
What the fuck? Why am I sitting across from you right now?
I'm no longer communicable.
Are you the science as well?
I am the light. I am the way. All praise oh so fresh.
You fucking liger.
Wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I found myself spending some time at the urgent care because I don't.
Wait, the urgent care or the hospital? Because you told me the hospital in your
It's the
first
urgent
story.
care.
Okay, that's not the hospital.
Well, I don't know.
Jesus. Okay, before the show, we're talking about this shit, and he's like, yeah, that's a blah, 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 going to the hospital. And I'm like, dude, why were you in the hospital? And you're like, I had some strep, bro. And I'm like, hospital? And he's like, yeah, the hospital.
If they look like they can house about 5-10 motherfuckers up in there, it's a goddamn hospital to me.
Is that the requirements? The prerequisites for hospital? Hey, can you fit more than 4 motherfuckers in here? You're a hospital now.
So I go up there, and I like having my little insurance plan because a motherfucker lived on the land for a long time. We had to come out of pocket for these things. And I go up, I show my little insurance card. Hey, it's the middle of the afternoon. I will tell you, it was a nice sunny and overcast afternoon. And I had been dealing with
the light drizzle.
I have been dealing with pain. So what I did was I tried to mitigate my problem.
You mean by pain, you mean a sore throat?
Yes, a sore throat.
Why don't you come back down to earth and start talking to us like we're normal fucking people?
I just was trying to. I was dealing with.
Yes, I just referred to us as the general us,
and me be the Messiah.
Speak to your people in terms we can understand, Lord Fresh.
I had to come down. I had to mitigate my own pain, and what I did to mitigate my pain was I took a 1-by-1 marijuana to CBD before I went to the hospital. And
urgent care.
And while I was sitting there in urgent care, the thirst came upon me. I thought this thirst was because I was wearing a mask. And because the air was dry. Man, I need more music. Because the air was dry.
Stop with this fucking music and tell me your story.
Because I thought the air was dry. But what I come to find out was I had been afflicted by cottonmouth. Because that's
what? No. What? Hang on. Before you continue, what brought you to this revelation? You're sitting there.
I'm sitting there. I'm afflicted by the driest throat I had ever had in my life.
And you think it's because of the strep?
Mojave Desert. Yes, I think it is. So first, the bitch, one day we'll do a show without saying bitch. Listen to that one.
But not today, bitch.
Yeah, the bitch, I go up there, I give her my card. I'm like, like those old American Express commercials, like I'm a member. Shit. Like, you're like, bam. Oh, we got you. We know you. They putting up records from 1970 something. I'm like, oh, you guys know me from back in the day. Cool.
Just flash the badge,
all my vaccinations, I got them on record, bitch. Don't fuck around. So then she's like, oh, it'll be 40 minutes. And I'm thinking, cool. I'll wait 40 minutes.
That's a typical regular doctor visit.
Yeah. I'm sitting there, I'm YouTubed out. I'm hanging out. Then 40 minutes later, this motherfucker goes, James. I'm like, hey, that's me.
Right BMX here. James, right here.
BMX James, right here.
Hey, Jimmy Pedals.
Jimmy Pedals. Jimmy Pedals, because I got your prescription.
So he calls your name.
She calls my name. I go in there. I don't think this motherfucker ever takes my temperature. She just takes she puts a little thing on my finger for the pulse. Yeah. I guess that means you ain't gonna die in the next 30 minutes. So she puts the thing on my finger, and then she goes, "Hey, are you receiving our text messages?" I said, I got one. Do I have to reply? She said, no, as long as you got it, then what we're going to do, it'll be about another hour and a half. So you can go do whatever you want to do. I'm like, well, bitch, what if I'm dying?
What?
So,
what do you mean?
So, yeah, she's gave me an hour and a half. And so
40 minutes to tell you 90 minutes?
Yeah, 40 minutes to tell me 90 minutes.
Why didn't you just like carry the 1, add the 3, and say come back in 130 minutes?
I don't know.
Apparently that bitch can't do math.
And then let me tell you, then the bitch had the audacity to say I should feel sorry for her that she was understaffed. It really sucks when we're understaffed.
You should feel bad that I'm getting paid right now.
Yeah, it does suck when you're understaffed. So you know, like I said, I tried to mitigate my pain with a 1-in-1. THC, sure. CBD. It was a nice dose too. I didn't notice till I got to McDonald's. Because I said I had to have McDonald's. Like I had to.
You were just jonesing for the high C, weren't you? Weren't you? Admit it.
I needed that high C to calm my throat because my throat was burning. I get up there to the McDonald's and I pull off and I'm sitting there with the app and I didn't even notice till after. Like I'm with the app for like 10 minutes, making my burger all special, making sure I'm cashing in on my McDonald's points, getting the deal. Then I go up,
You're making me want McDonald's now.
I go up, I get my shit, and then I go pull into the parking lot at the what is it? Is it an aquarium? At the aquarium?
I don't know. What do you mean?
He says it's not a hospital. Is it an aquarium? Is it a mausoleum?
It's a fucking old folks home for you, as far as you're concerned.
It's a fucking hospital. If they can patch your ass up, it's a hospital. Anyway, so I'm sitting there and I'm in the Cadillac. I don't want to spill lettuce in the lack. And I know I'm having a real hard time getting around. You know when you get high enough where eating seems kind of weird? And I'm like
it's a whole proper task at that point.
And then all of a sudden it's just like, oh shit, I took an edible about an hour and a half ago. I'm out here high as a motherfucker. Like I thought it was killing me. Like my throat was so dry. I thought it was really, I'm dying here. Jesus is gonna take me while I'm waiting in the fucking waiting room. And I was wondering why I was too timid to get up to ask the bitch for a water. I'm just gonna sit there and fucking die.
I had a buddy of mine just the other day. I won't say where he works because it's like a local, like homegrown business in this area. But normally he works like by himself. Like, you know, it's other people. It's a very large facility, but his particular position leaves him in a room by himself typically. And so he,
we know we're running long.
So he has this wild harebrained idea because he works by himself.
This is getting bad.
I'm going to eat a fucking edible and just chill because he's going on vacation tomorrow. Well, every executive in his fucking office showed up that day. So he's sitting in his little like enclosed area, just like sweating his fucking ass off. And for like 6.5 hours, you know, it seems like a lifetime. The world's speeding by around you and you're going like tick, tick, tick. He was like, oh my fucking God. Whoa, that's the wrong button.
Keep my name out your fucking mouth!
I'll tell you some real shit. I had a boss that I had to stop getting fucked up because every time I got fucked up, that motherfucker wouldn't come up and work with me. Like, you motherfucker come and give you a hug. How you doing? You know, we friends and shit. You know, you want that much? And that'd be the main day.
Well, that's what happened. He was like sitting there and like everybody wanted to talk to him. Every executive wanted to fucking talk to him the whole day. He's like, hey, want to come to lunch? And he was like,
what'd he say?
Keep my name out your fucking mouth!
But yeah, he's like, oh no, I got some things to wrap up before I'm out of the office for a week, so I can't go to lunch. And he's just like sweating. I'm sure his eyes were darting back and forth. He said he has never been that scared in his life.
He's like, I'm drunk from the contact.
Yeah.
Your boss is like, we don't even got to have that baker's lunch. Hey, this is the Hype Podcast. I want you to get in touch, thehypepodcast.com. And, you know,
check out our Patreon. Hit us up, 503-776-0167. Donate, like, subscribe.
I just want to say, if you a brother, are you just another man? Don't go out like a bitch smacking somebody in public over a girl. Come on, you could pull a brother to the side. Don't embarrass yourself. And you know, what was she gonna do if that motherfucker shot you? Because like in real life, that's how shit happens. You want to get punk somebody over a bitch, and then all of a sudden, that motherfucker come back and get you. He ain't Chris Rock. You ain't gonna get jiggy with it. I can't believe they let that motherfucker, just because Chris Rock said some shit.
Wife's name out your fucking mouth!
Control yourself, control your emotions. This is the Hype Podcast, and we're out.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.